Oh man, what am I gonna do? It is raining outside. It is raining. It is raining. And I'm gonna sit here on this step. And I am just going away. I got designer baskets that I'm still working on. I got palm that is drying, not completely drying, but curing, so I can tie some of these down. And I am going to script some, put some in the freezer so I can have it for this winter. You can see all my bulrush, all the different grasses I have here, fans, fanners. I am working on a lot of projects right now. I got baskets that needs to be repaired from customers, real way behind, but I will catch up somewhere in there. And I'm going to get back to all these flowers and stuff. And let me show you this basket that a customer sent me. I started it on the previous video, so I am going to start this basket sometime this week. And you can see all this handle that's got to be repaired. So I actually going to start this today if I can. I'm going to put these roses aside and I'm going to start on this. So it's major work. I got the purse that's in my car right now. I'm taking that to the market and working on. So I am going to start on this basket right here, and I'm going to give you some more insight on it before I start it, how it is, and this is how it is before I start to work on each basket. And you can see how I got to work on this handle right here. All this coming apart. I kind of like how this handle goes on this big basket. They got it twisted. It's pretty unique. It's almost like being a rainbow handle. It's not flat, but they got it twirl or twine. See, look at that. Look at that in the corner there. Just look at that. You can see how that is twisted right there. It comes all the way around, and then they go inside and twist again. That is pretty neat right there. I am going to learn that. I mean, like this top of the handle, it's more, I wouldn't say stronger than a rainbow handle, but it doesn't bend as much. I like that also. I am going to learn that design. It curves on this side, so they actually go in and out 2 times, and then it just comes all around. So I am going to learn this technique right here. Wow, I'm not taking it away from anybody. I just love it. So when they do the handles, I don't like those flat handles anymore. I like the rainbow handles. You got a little more texture to it and stability to it, for one thing. So all this got to be repaired in here. See all that's tearing off? I had this for now 3 months. I told a customer, well, actually more than 3 months, because that customer brought this basket to me in September, and I told him I was about ready to leave the country. And after spending a month and a half away, I am now going to get back to work. So I actually had 2 baskets, and one of them is a purse or bag, and you'll see that one when I finish it. And then it has this one. So I am going to start on this one here sometime today. Okay, so now I have this part of the basket done. See, the handle is completed, nice and tight. It's almost like brand new. So I put the handle back together. I've rewrapped it. The sides, I just finished the sides, so look at that. I mean, it is nice. I tried to match the material as much as possible. Right now, I am outside in the city market. It's a little cold today. I have my poncho on and this hat. I gotta put the glass back down because I can't see those small things too close. So I'm trying to see, kind of blurred. Not much going on at the market right now. Let's see, I am going to do this bottom. Hold on a second here. I need to get this part Now, what I'm going to do, because I had to go backwards, I still got to do part of the bottom here. See all of that? All that's got to be done. I got 3 rows that I got to work up on. And then I got to flex this basket at the same time, because since this basket is a little long, it is a little crooked. I don't think I can straighten it. I tighten it as much as possible, but the problem is the way this basket was made, I can't fix everything the way I want it to be. I mean, the customer still is not gonna lose no value in the basket. It's just trying to get the basket a little straighter for him. It's not gonna be all that flat, but as they put things, books and whatnot down in there, then the basket will flatten out. So I've got both sides. So I just got to get this bottom all in here. The entire bottom here is coming all out and not good. And then I'm going to maybe get some rubber band, flex this, and then tighten it as I go. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4 more rows to go up, and this basket will be done. And then I'll call the customer. I'm not going to ship this. Christmas is getting a little close now. It is now the 13th, and I don't think I'm going to have all of this done around that time. And then if I ship it, I don't want somebody to get the customer's basket. Ooh, you know something I remember? I don't have to ship this. I can call her and somebody can come pick it up. Maybe I'll have it ready a couple of days before Christmas, and maybe they can come and pick it up. I believe they're somewhere in town, or is a Kiwa. You know, I done forgot. I had the basket so long because there's so much stuff going on this year. It's just been, oh man. And then taking the trip, taking 2 months off. Now I'm getting back in the sync. I'm going to at least get this basket done, and there's another customer. I got to ship that basket also. I had it for a while, so I hope people don't send your basket unless I give you confirmation to send it, because I'm getting baskets and I don't want it. I'm way behind, then you have to wait. And I got 2 customers that have been waiting for over 8 months now, and I don't like that because I was backlogged, and I could have tell them, oh, ship the basket this date, and maybe I can cut the time waiting short. But the average right now is about 9 more months, and I only got 10 customers left. And I put everybody else on hold until I can get time to get to the baskets. Wintertime is coming in, and that's going to be some days that I will stay away from the market if it's cold enough. And then that way I can work on the basket every day. Okay, so I got all that tightened. It is looking nice. It is looking nice. So now I'm going to get working on these 4 rows and then the bottom. And I can see how it's crooked in the bottom there. I don't know how I'm going to get that. I'm going to have to flex this basket some kind of way. I got to figure out. So this is how I'm learning as I go. I'm learning things that I wasn't taught or saw. It's almost like going to school and you just working. Oh man. This basket gonna really make her happy when she gets it, to see what kind of work I do. Okay, it's nice and stiff now. All right, we will see. Well, you know, the hardest part is on this basket was trying to get the sides back straight as much as possible because the way the basket was made. And I'm almost done, with the sides. But the problem's gonna be trying to keep the basket straight. I'm gonna have to put it flat, which is gonna be very hard because of how this basket was made. So it is gonna take a little time. It's a little busy, noisy out here today with the buses and all the people. It's still kind of cold. It's supposed to get 61 today anyway. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish up this side, then I'm gonna start on this bottom. I got 2 rows almost close to the bottom, and it's gonna take a little time just to kind of take the warp out of this basket, because this basket was really warped. And I'm getting it done. This one is a little slow process. That is okay. Then somewhere in the process, I am gonna make this basket also, because I want to try one with a rainbow handle. I'm not gonna pull this all the way through because I am trying to bend this in. I'm gonna take a little time, get everything like I want. I'm getting it in there. So I am not gonna, just trying to bend the sides. I can see where it's still warped. I put it on this table. I still got a little warp to it. It's not as bad now than when I first got it. It's still a little easier to build a whole new basket sometime, but this is one of the type of basket that you can fix. You just got to have the patience to do it. And I got a fanner the other day from a customer where the bottom pretty much, just coming out a little bit, so I can fix that. But I do have a basket coming that is, how you say, and I am going to take this other basket the lady's going to be sending me. She said she'll wait till after the holiday, which is good. And apparently her dog, I believe, got to that one, so I can fix that one for her. It's a real old basket, but I thought it had a top, but she said it didn't have a top with it. So I'll show you that one when we get that one in after Christmas. But I've been on this one 5-6 days now. I got all the handles done. I'm almost done with the sides, and I got 1-2 rows right there, and that's where all the bending and the pushing will be done to kind of straighten this basket out as much as possible. I still got 5 rows on the bottom that I have to work on also. So the basket is pretty stable now. Yeah, it is. It's looking real good now. If you look at how I did all the side here already done, and this is what's got to be done on the bottom, but that'll be a whole lot quicker because I already got 2 rows started. I got these curling. I'm not going to pull this tight yet because I want to flex this basket, and then I'm going to pull the palm tight in it just so that it won't move. So I can't put no weight in the basket because the weight is going to be in my way. I wish I can get something very small with a lot of weight to put down in there just to kind of hold that, but I cannot sew because whatever I put in there is going to be in the way. So I'm going to have to do it the hard way. Each time I get a basket, I kind of figure out or come up with a tool to help me out to repair this basket, and it makes it a whole lot faster for me. So I am still learning. I'm kind of watching the people on the outside there too. It's a nice day, it's starting to warm up. You can see I got my poncho on because it was cold this morning. So the temperature is coming up. So I hadn't been wearing these ponchos in the last couple of years, but now I am wearing them. Some of them, I don't know where I got them from. I think one or two came from Peru. And I don't know where I got the other ones, but I got about 8 or 9 of these ponchos sitting around the house someplace. So all of this I am going to tighten. I done got this area. I'm trying not to push on this handle. I don't want it to get loose. So I am going to pull this in and out. I'm going to give it just a little bit of tug. Not bad. That's why it's good to have a long piece of script palm, because you can go a long way without taking some breaks. I don't like all these patches in the basket. This basket here had a lot of patches. Oh man, let's see. Okay, let me get that. Now I'm gonna put this up on the table in a second here. I'm gonna flex this basket so that it can be flat. And that will be the hard part. Okay. So let me get that up here. I gotta flex this basket so it can get tight. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna flex it. Then I'm gonna pull this piece on down in here. I got 2 pieces, so that is gonna be the bulky part. And once I get some of this down in there, that's gonna be the hard part. Keep this going. I'm not gonna flex it as much. Now you see, now that is okay. Got a guy out there that's upset. He's not supposed to be in the market. Okay. Well, I have got to finish this basket now. And the side is now done. Finish that bottom and see how it looks now. The basket still got a little crook. I straighten it as much as possible. So this basket is done. And you can see now, looks like brand new. All that on the side, all brand new. My next project is I'm going to the second basket that belongs to the other customer. There's a lot of noise out here today. Oh, let me take this off, and I am going to explain this basket. Let me get it out of the bag. And y'all remember this big basket right here. This came along with the basket I just finished. So I wanted to do that one first because it was easier. Now, this one, whoa boy, this one is going to really get down. I mean, look at that. All that's got to be done. All that's got to be done. Even the handle itself. All that is going to be worked on. So I am going to start somewhere in the middle here. And then I'm going to go up until I get to the handles. Then I'm going to go back and I'm going to work on the bottoms. Somewhere at the beginning here, I will start in the bottom and tighten this bottom up. This basket is a little more straighter, but it's got a lot of bulrush and all of the binding, it is flaking off. So I am going to rewind this entire basket. I promised the customer a special price, but I'm going to have to up that price because of what I'm going to have to do. But this basket has been well kept. It's just that there's a little rot there in the bottom. I don't know what they're putting there, but I'll let her know to put a little wax paper or something down there. You can hear all that noise in here right now. We got this plastic down to stop the wind. So hopefully it's trying to keep it in here kind of cool for everybody. And less warm, less wind. You can hear all the people, just listening to them ladies gaggling out there. But it's a nice day, but still cold. It is Saturday, and we got one more day. Tomorrow, Sunday, will be New Year's Eve, and 2024 will be coming in. And I have a lot of basket to work on. And there's a rot spot right there. I'm going to have to work on that also. There's a lot more stuff that I got to do, but I am going to start in that middle first. Then I'll come in the inside. See, look how good that basket look on the outside. I mean, it looks beautiful outside, but then when you look in the inside, you can tell how they've been using this basket with a little moisture in there. So I'm gonna have to make sure that it's not happening. But I'm gonna start in that middle. That'll be a good spot, and I'm gonna go all the way up, and then I'll come back. And then once I get the handle and everything tightened, then I'll do the base of this. This is how I normally start, just so that the basket won't come apart. That's one thing I don't want. And this one is pretty much stable, so I'm gonna get all these flare parts right here, and I'm gonna tie them down until I can get to them. Here's another spot I gotta tie down. So I'm gonna take some palm, and I'm gonna go in there, and I am gonna tie this down because I don't want it to come unravel until I get there. It's gonna be a couple of days before I even get any way to the top here. That's gonna be the best thing to do. Hello, how you doing? Just one of the little kids touring around the market. And I am gonna do this. Boy, that's gonna be hard. Oh, that piece is hard. So I am gonna go home today. And when I get home, I'm gonna put my heater on in the sunroom. And then we are gonna be working on this basket. And I'll get to talk with a lot of you then. of some of the stuff that's coming up for this winter and what I am gotta do, because I got some other projects that I want to work on. And I got a couple of customers that I've got to contact, let them know still haven't got their basket yet, because I'm actually back up again. And I've given them the choice whether to send their basket now or they can send it later. Pricing, it is going to vary. You can hear all them going by right now, trucks and cars, everybody having a good time. Okay, almost got this one done. I just want to tie this down. That's all I want to do. I just want to tie it down. I'm going to get this in there and know. There we go. Almost done. Almost done. Gonna get this in here. Some of these baskets is time consuming, but I love doing it because it gives me a lot of ideas. And like I said, look, I got another idea on some handles. I just gotta have to learn how they did this, because it's a special way you gotta do it. If you don't do it right, this thing out. Oh, let me see, I got a customer here. Sir, if those small basket, take $5 off. The larger ones, I take a little more off. All depends on the price.
For a mid-size one.
A mid-size one. I don't know what size a mid-size for you, so you're gonna have to.
It's like all sizes are small, medium, and large.
Yeah. That one is a little more expensive because that's a little miniature fanner, kind of like size of this one, which is the medium size. You getting something for yourself or the wife?
Well, for me and my wife.
Okay. Well, they got a lot of bread baskets there, pretty much. You can use it for bread, biscuit, rolls, stuff like that. And you do give discount off that price.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Now I'll get back to this one. I got to do right here. So let's put a piece in here. We got a lot of customers out here today. Tourists, visitors on this time, because I think in the next week or so, the whole area, because it's winter time, everybody's coming down, and then this market is going to slow down. So I will spend some time home, and that way I can work on a lot of the repairing some baskets on some of the slow days. If it's warm, I will come out. If not, I will stay home and just focus on catching up on some of the repair baskets. I just need to hook this in so I can just keep this down until I can get to these areas. So in other words, I am prepping the work now, and then I will start it when I get home. And this is what I normally do with basket that look like it's gonna come unravel, so that it won't come apart on me until I can get everything together. And I've had several baskets like that in the last couple of years, and I'm just amazed that I can even do it, because you got to come up with ideas every time you get a different basket. I got to make different nail boons with hooks, and got to thin it out, and you name it. And then by the time I'm done, I don't lose that nail bone. I'm trying to tie everyone up so that whenever I need it, I can go back and use them. All right, almost done with this. I just need just enough to hold this basket together up top here, because the more I turn it, the more it's going to come loose. put one more here and then that'll be it. That should hold everything. Okay, let's see. I am gonna get that in there. Got it, and here we go. Boom. Uh-oh, where's the nail bone? Better do one more and then I'll tie it off. All right, so I tie that one off and I'm gonna tie this one off. And that's okay, so that's done, that one's done. And I need to tie this one off. So that way nothing comes loose. Okay. All right, now I am ready and I am gonna get working on this basket. So first, I will get in the middle, come all the way up, then go back and finish the bottom. So I'll let you see, look, when I'm done. Whoops. Oh. Man. I dropped the mic. Okay. So, I will see you later when I get home. Man, you know something? I don't know what I did with the nail bone, the other one. I guess I left that nail bone home. I am still working on the side of this big basket. And I have only got, two and a half rows left before I get to the handle itself. So I've been making headway. The basket is good and stiff on the side now. So it's not as loose and flimsy as when I got it. So hopefully I'm gonna go home tonight. I'm gonna work a little bit more on this basket because I want to get it finished in the next week or so, maybe less, because the next project is to work on the bottom. I don't have to do all the rows on the bottom. That's the good thing, because this basket has been well kept. I just got to get a couple of rows in here. It's been a little cold today, so I've been working on some videos that I had to get completed for some advertisements. So this will be one of the videos also. Now, in worst case, I have got a very complicated basket that's coming up, and I just have never worked on this type of basket. I might have to make some templates, some other nail bones, some special shapes. I am going to go down to the thrift store sometime in the coming weeks, and I am going to find some old spoons, and I am going to make some different designs of nail bones with hooks, and I'm going to make one for threading. I have a project that I want to work on, and I hope it'll work. I'm going to use actually some fishing wire, and I just want to try it and see how this basket's going to come out using some fishing wire. I'm not going to change the design, but I want to try it with this fishing wire, see what it's going to look like. I don't want to put no plastic, but what is fishing wire made of? Nylon? Static something? It's going to be thin. I'm going to make it where the customers don't even know the stitch is there. Now this, man, as I get to the top here, it's very, I gotta pull a stitch all the way back out just to get this. It's not gonna work. Oh man. I'm gonna try my little trick here. I'm gonna pull it through. Stick that on. There we go. Got it. Man. Now that was not easy. I'm just gonna do this one row. It's about 2 o'clock now. I'm gonna leave early. It's slow. And I'll come back tomorrow and try again. It's supposed to be 55 tomorrow. And a lot of vendors are not here today. So I am spread out. There's only 1, 2, 3, only 4 of us in this building here today. Some of the other buildings got a little more, but only 4 in this building. Normally during the winter time, everybody don't come in, especially right after Christmas. This is the 3rd day after the new year. And if the temperature doesn't get up to 55, on some days I won't come in. I wasn't here yesterday because it got to 52 and the wind was blowing, so that makes it even worse. Okay, I'm gonna get this in here. I'm making a low headway now. Hello.
How you doing?
Got customers. I'm glad I could stand up. All these big trucks coming by. Yeah, get all this out. So I'm pulling all this dry stuff out. Just flaking away from the basket. Okay, there we go. Now this big truck comes, and I hope he don't park all the way, take up all the space, because I am getting ready to leave myself. Normally get out here by 4 o'clock. Hello. Okay. I really got it going now, so. If nothing slows me up, I should get this basket done and all these handles sometime tonight. I'm going to stay up until about 8 o'clock, maybe 9 o'clock, and I'm going to work on this basket. And I got a lot of oval bottoms that I'm going to make some smaller baskets so I can put on the website. Oh man, this guy in the truck now. I'm getting the sniffles. It's starting to get a little colder wind. So I'll come in here. Hello. See all that flaking off? So if I just patch up this basket for the customer, it's not going to worthwhile from what I'm charging the customer, and then later on, the customer are going to complain and they're going to want to send the basket back. So that is why I start a basket. I am going to finish it. I'm going to check everything because, like I say, I don't like doing patchwork, because patchwork does not last long, and all it is, the customer going to end up sending me the basket back, and then I'm going to have to charge them again, and I don't want to do that. So I don't like patchwork. If you want patchwork, then send it to somebody else, because I am going to fix everything on that basket just as if I just made it, so that you don't have to send it back in a couple of weeks or a couple of months. I prefer you wait a couple of years, and hopefully if you take care of the basket right, then it would be worthwhile, because the value of these baskets does not go down, it goes up. A lot of people don't realize this. Basket that you bought 20 years ago ain't the same price. That price is going up. Basket that you bought 50 years ago, oh man, especially a big basket like this. I mean, man, you spend $20-$30 for a basket like this back in them days, and it's worth $400 or $500 now. You done made your money back then some. So these baskets it's good investments if you buy it from the right person and get a good deal on it. Okay, see, all that is flaking out. So if I don't fix that, then all it's going to do is the whole basket is going to just flake apart. Now I'm getting to an area where I got to do some major work where all that coming off. I got to do the same thing on the other side. I just kind of band-aid it until I can get to this point. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna get this in here. I gotta get this in here. There we go. I like it when everything works like you want, because you can keep going. It's when you get them little snags, she'll slow you up. Okay. Yeah. Okay, now I'm getting to the area where it's all flaking out. Now I gotta push it out. Can almost take it out by hand. See that? See that? See all that coming off? Look, see? All that coming out? Man, this basket was really dried out. Was really dried out. Let's see. Okay. Now later on, you're going to see me sitting on the step in my sunroom, and we're going to talk a little bit more about this basket and what this should do to preserve this basket a little more from some of the stuff that they see here. Okay, I just got to get this through here one more. I'm trying not to pop that binding until I can get here. All I got to do is get through here. Okay. And here we go. Now I got to do some pulling because see all that is flexing right there? The excess grass. And this really got to be nice and tight because this is where the handle's gonna join. So see it's got that bulge in there? So I need to get all of this as tight as possible. So when I bring that handle down, I'm gonna tighten it onto this. I don't want this to pop. Uh-oh. So now, I'm gonna hold this until I get a couple of stitches in there. Okay. See all that come out? Okay, now I got that. It's good and tight now. All right. It's stiffening up now. So now I'm gonna do my little trick here. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna put this one in first. All right. Let's do this because I don't want this to come loose. So I got a little ways that I put in this. Okay, I'm gonna get that through. I'm gonna take this loose. Thank you. I am going to start this 3 stitches back. Come in. All right. Now I'm going to do my little trick here. I want to make sure this don't come out. I normally do this and the thing is, you want to make sure I want to make sure I got every stitch right here. All right, there we go. All right, now I'm going to go back again. And as soon as I finish this couple of stitches here, I don't want to leave the material out. Then I'm going to start packing and go on home. Then I'll start back on this inside my sunroom. Okay. I hate that when it turns though. There we go. All right, here we go. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I got to make sure the stitch is very tight because the handle is going to bond right on the top of this. And when I pull that handle, I don't want the stitch to bend, causing that one little area to be loose. I'm not pulling this all the way through yet until I can get this up, and then I'm gonna pull it through completely. So I'm playing a little game I normally do. I do a couple of stitches. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna pull this to tighten it. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna get that loose stuff first. Oh man, oh man. Oh man, now, done screwed up. All right, let me go back. Okay. Now, when I pull this last one, it's just going to tear. I already know it. Oh, man. I'm going to try it anyway. Oh, man. I hope it doesn't tear. Come on. Just get through it. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Nope, did not work. I'm gonna have to cut that off. Man. See that? You heard how that popped real easy? This basket was very dried. Okay, so I am going to stop right here until I get home. Let me get something to tie this on because I don't want it to come loose. I'm going to get it through here. And then one more. Because then I'm going to show you. Okay, I got to go. Maybe I can probably get 2 more stitches here. Let's see here. Okay, that's gonna be hard now. Let's see. It popped. I knew it's gonna do that, but that's okay. I know how far I'm going to bring the handle now anyway. So let me just bring it through. Man. I'm going to leave that piece where the handle is so it can at least be in there until I get it. And then, okay, let's see, here we go, here we go. Got it, thank you, and made it, yes. Okay, so now that is tight right there. All these right here I will cut off. And this basket is good and sturdy now. She's gonna love this basket when I'm done. I can go in there one more time. One more time. Okay. Yeah. Oh man. Okay, I gotta put another piece because there's no way. I gotta do one more. I ain't got no choice. All right. I gotta make this whole because when I pick this up to go home, it's gonna come all the way off. So I am gonna go back 4 steps, 4 stitches, 2 stitches. I'm going back 2 stitches. One, 2, 3 stitches. I'm going back 3 stitches. All right. When I finish these 3 stitches, then I'm going home. All right. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna let it happen now. All right. So I gotta do it now. Now, see, I am glad I did that because that stitch is coming out right now. Sometimes if you don't do things like it's supposed to, it's gonna make more work on the end. And if that popped, okay, here we go. All right, I just got to get this on top. Got it. And now that I got that new stitch in there, I can take the other piece that's supposedly short, and I'm gonna let this piece pull him on through, and I hope it'll go through. Let's see. I'm trying a little trick. Let's see what it does. Got it. Thank you. Thank you. It worked. It worked. All right. Let's cut that a little bit. 2 stitches more, and then I'm out of here. Okay, 1. And pull that down. There we go. Now, everybody, so I'm going back to the field. I'm going back to the field. Oh, I'm going back to the field. Potato and yam. potato and yam. Sometime on the field in the sweetgrass. Oh, sweetgrass time. Sometime I'm making up songs like the old days, just singing to myself. Okay, got this in there. Hello, got some customers here. Get that $5. Let me get a bag for you.
Oh, I don't need one.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, though.
Well, I'll give you a card then. There you go.
So much.
Thank you. And y'all have a wonderful New Year.
Thank you.
Okay. Got some tourists walking through. I'm gonna be. All right. Got a lot of flaking here, so sometimes the customer's not aware what I gotta go through for them to get their basket done, and sometimes I give them a big discount just because I love working on the basket. I'm not gonna take too much off, but see all that? All that's flaking. Now, some people take a little water to kind of liven up the palm, but all that's going to do is dry it out even more. I'm from here, ma'am.
Are you?
Yes.
Oh, we were in Haiti, and we bought a bunch of these in Haiti. They're beautiful.
No, not this kind of basket. That's not a sweetgrass basket, ma'am.
Not a sweetgrass.
No, ma'am, not in
What
Haiti.
is this made out of?
This is called sweetgrass.
Sweet.
Yes.
What would ours have been made out of?
That
Beautiful.
That basket in Haiti is some kind of grass field, some kind of grass they got from a field,
Uh-huh.
and then they dye the material, and then they wind it. They got a little bit of palm, but none of it. This is sweetgrass bulrush.
Bulrush.
This the reed Moses was put in.
Calloused?
Ma'am?
Are your hands very callous?
No, ma'am. My hand very soft.
Really?
I don't get calluses.
This is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
Yeah, entirely different basket.
Wow. How
You-
long does this one take you to do?
Well, this basket right here, I'm repairing for someone.
Okay.
And this one is 55 years old, I believe.
Oh, my stuff.
Yeah, so they pretty much took care of it real good. It's sometimes if you don't know how to take care of it the right way,
It dries out and falls apart.
it can dry out and break on you, and then if your pets get to it, and that's what happened to this one.
Oh, my stars.
So they found me, and I'm repairing it for them. So,
Wow.
yeah.
So beautiful.
Yes,
Well,
ma'am.
thank you for the education. I didn't
Yes, yes. It looks the same, but it's not.
know. It's not.
It's only done here in Charleston, South Carolina. No other place in the world.
Okay. Oh, my.
Yes, no other place in the world. Yeah. Yeah, see this, she's a tourist. And she saw some in Haiti. And that's why I try to teach them. No, you're not going to find this basket in no other place in the world but here. Looks almost like it, but it's not a true sweetgrass basket. So that is where we're trying to teach the consumers. You know, and it probably was cheaper and it got a nice color to it, but we don't dye our baskets. And there's no sweetgrass in Haiti. Hello, how are you? Got some people coming through now, so. All right, I am gonna tie this down. I went a little further.
You do.
Okay. So you see all that flake, all that came off the basket. That's what's happening to the basket right now. Put my trash in here. I'm getting ready to go.
You're lovely.
Thank you. All right. Let me get these 3 and I'll be ready to roll. So I'll be seeing you guys in my sunroom later on tonight as I try to finish up this handle, and then I'll get to the bottom sometime tomorrow. That is the plan. I got a total of 2, 3, 4, 5 more baskets, and I will be caught up. And then I will notify some other customers they could go ahead and send their basket in. But these baskets here I've had the longest because remember, we went on our trip and hopefully by spring I would have gotten some new baskets and caught up, because when summertime kicks in I want to be outside. I will hopefully be able to travel again next year. And I'm going to tell you, I take traveling before working on the baskets now. Okay, get this in here. All right. Almost done. I'm almost done. I think I get 1, 2 more stitches and then you notice how I'm turning this and turning the. Now if I had my little turning stool like I have at home, I wouldn't have to do all of this, but it's too big for me to haul that here back and forth. That's too much. I don't have space. Because I would be turning that like this and turning. That's why it's good that I have that turning. I thought about making a small one so I can bring it here at the market and just have it up on top of the table and just turn it on the flywheel. Then I could just do this. See, I got another idea. If I make a small turn wheel, I can do like this, see? And come through and turn it back. Man, I'm always coming out with something new. So I think I will do that. Make a little small turntable because I like standing up instead of sitting down all the time. I just do it, turn it. So I just have to figure out what size I want. Then I probably can plug it onto the table so it won't move. And let's turn it. Wow, got a new idea. Okay, that is it for right now. I am going to take everything down, pack, and go home. And later on, in the next couple of hours, you will see me working back on this basket. I will do the handle here. I'm at the top row almost. Where am I? I'm on the top row on this side, so I got 2 more rows going up, and I will start going up the handle. Look at the design. Tighten this. And then the last process is going back to the bottom of this basket See that? And I'm gonna start somewhere, maybe where the bulrush starts, and start tightening up right there, and then these 3 rows coming up, and that should be it for this basket. So hopefully everything will be nice and tight. That bottom is still flexing a little bit. I might be able to tighten some different areas just to make sure that it doesn't flex in and out. I'm gonna have a little flex to it, but not like how this is like right now. When I put this handle, tighten this handle, I won't be having all this flex. I mean, that is a lot of flexing right there. And that also tends to make the basket weak too. So I'll come back around, come all the way up here, get up on this top line, just follow it, and right up on the top I will go, twisting and around. All right, so I'll be seeing you guys later. Boom.